G'day, g'day, T1, T1. 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 Yo, T1. What does 13.9 mean? No, so the base stat can only be 10 or 11, and so then it can either go to 9 or 12 if it's plus or minus in nature. TY. Last stat is known. It is not possible to get all 10s, but it is possible to get all 11s. Every stat is perfect except special defense sucks, and the nature is hasty, all 11s. For this run, ideal natures are minus special defense. Ooh, wow. That's neutral nature, but all of the stats are actually perfect. I mean, obviously it's not going to be, but that's what an all 31s would look like. The really rare one there is actually 13 defense, because that's either 30 or 31. No encounters, alright. TY. I'll take that. Something to eat too? God, I know that feel. Yo, T1. Super likely I get there in 3 now. Oh, that's annoying. I don't get that experience at all, because I've played all of the good ROM hacks, but I would much rather replay the actual games than any of the ROM hacks. Unbound is very good. That volume could miss. Oh fuck, I forgot to swap drawer again. I don't mind the concept of there being, like, puzzle fights, but it doesn't make sense in the concept of, like, going through a game. Like, that's not enjoyable. Like, if you want to do puzzle fights, the way to do it is stuff like the battle CDs in Gale of Darkness. And, like, those weren't perfect either, but that's how you do the concept. Going through the game, I should be able to use the Pokemon I actually want to. Anti-fun game. Pokemon is just not a game where that's a fun concept at all. Crit! Crit! Horrible Route 3. Oh, why did I do that? Did not react fast enough. No, Unbound is legitimately very good. But I mean, even with a game like that, I do think vanilla is the best, like, most engaging mode. But there's nothing wrong with having different levels of difficulty for other people at all. I can save a good amount of time on the Misty Split, and I forget where the time save will be with Mr. Mime. Fuck that up. I ran one tunnel too many there. I guess it's on the way to Lavender Town, and then there's a small amount after Lavender Town as well. TY. Yeah, 100%. Like, that's my thing. Like, a lot of those, oh, this is a real difficulty hack where all the battles are really hard. It's just like, yeah, but this is less engaging than just doing the battle frontier. No, I'm still doing factory runs in the evening. It learns Bite at level 19. Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay, that's a really good start here. Yeah, that was a very good Misty fight. I actually could have done center skip with this run, but... yeah. Pink Misty split even though I died to Rabbitown. No, I don't think about anything like that. Like, ever. Oh, I didn't teach water pulse. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay. I do not want Game Freak to make games hard. has never ever been Pokemon's problem. Damn. Well, GG. Yeah, look, like I've said before, like if you're playing a Pokemon game, right? Like a well-made Pokemon game, you should be able to get through the game with basically any mod. So if I want to get through the game using a fucking Yanma, I should be able to do that. And that means if you are using, you know, fucking Zapdos instead, yeah, the game's gonna feel a lot easier. But that's kind of the fucking point. If you make a game that's really fucking difficult with a Zapdos, it's not going to be doable with a fucking Yanma, and that's way less interesting. That is the record for any percent, not any percent Manipless. They are extremely close. I ran this a little bit last year, at the start of last year, because I ran it at DreamHack in 2024. But I didn't do that many runs. And yeah, like, obviously it's great that people have different things that they can enjoy. It's just... it's good to be able to express why you enjoy something and why you don't enjoy something else. Probably like twice a year I go to an event in Australia. So like this year I went to ASM and PAX. Next year I'll go to ASO and ASM. No, that's fine for me. To go to events, of course, not. 8 attack. Oh man. I don't know, even in something like Vanilla Fire Red Leaf Green, if you don't choose one of the best mons and you're not grinding your poke, you will find, like, the gym leaders difficult. Like, if you're just fighting, like, minimum trainers with basically anything that isn't a starter or a legendary. Actually, even if you picked a starter, if you fucking pick Bulbasaur, you're almost certainly gonna get blown up. Ideally, I'd like 11 attack. I'll take 10 if the other ones are good, the other stats. Yeah, and that's what I mean. And so it's kind of intuitively the game becomes as difficult as you want, because it's like if you're getting bored because the general battles are too easy, then you stop doing the general battles. Stop grinding your pokes. And then it makes, like, the notable fights actually difficult. Ugh. I mean, that's probably that EXP share difference. There is one moment in X and Y that is actually quite difficult, and that is Grant, the second gym leader. Oh yeah, 100%. I soloed like every game as a starter with a starter when I was a kid. I also fought way more than the mandatory trainers. The starters in the early games are also very, very good compared to the average mon. Like, it isn't until Gen 5 where the starters don't appear to be, like, way better than the average mon. Like, you know, you're comparing Blastoise and Charizard and whatever to Butterfree and Raticate and all this kind of shit. No, not minus Chikorita. Get out of here with that. Meganium is still miles better than Ledian and Ariados and Beedrill and Butterfree and all this kind of shit. All the Gen 2 starters could easily solo the game. Chikorita obviously does have the hardest time because Johto fucking hates grass. But it's more about Johto hates grass than Chikorita is bad. But then again, same in Gen 3, all the starters are better than the, like, Swampert and Blaziken and Sceptile versus, what, fucking Nuzleaf and Beautifly, Sableye, Mawile. Like, it's destroying all this shit. The starters, just good. And then same with Gen 4. In Gen 4, they did increase how good the general poke you could get is, but they also made the starters even better. Give the water type fucking steel type on its fully evo. Give the fire type fucking close combat when it evolves. And then Flare Blitz. And then the grass type, who's the worst one, gets Earthquake. So it's like, yeah, Starly is way better than the general birds had been. Hell, I'd argue B-Barrel was much better than the, you know, Rattata-centric Zigzagoon as well. But the starters became much better. And then you got to Gen 5, the starters fell off. And then they're putting shit like Lillipup early on, which is better than the starters. Not to mention your Excadrills and everything else. I mean, Brock with Charmander with Ember is easier than he is in Fire Red Leaf Green, even though you get Metal Claw in Fire Red Leaf Green. Purely because in Fire Red Leaf Green, the Onix has Rock Tomb. But he does not have a Rock move in Gen 1, so he's still hitting you for not that much. And you can easily whittle him down with Ember, because he doesn't have very high special. Yeah, that's the real challenge, Brock in yellow. That's the filter. Hyperfang did hit really hard in the early game. That being said, you had Mega Punch right there as well, so you could go like, you know, Clefairy with Mega Punch instead. At least with Misty second, you could choose to do Nugget Bridge before Misty and level up a bunch before you got to her. Hell, you could go to Vermilion before fighting Misty. I mean, when I was a kid, the move that I actually thought was really cool was Super Fang. Even though it would never get kills. I just thought it was such a unique move. Pikachu only learnt Thunderbolt in yellow, it didn't learn it by level up in red-blue. Nothing did. It was a gym TM, and the gym TMs were always exclusive moves in Gen 1 and 2. Pikachu getting Thunderbolt in yellow was the only exception. Yeah, Pikachu is not very good late game. I definitely recall carrying Pikachu into the end and being like, nah, but when I get to Lorelei, that's where it'll shine. Because Thunderbolt will hit him super effective, and then you use Thunderbolt and it doesn't even do half, and you're like, what the fuck? And then it just like dies in one hit to Ice Beam or some shit. But I mean, that was part of the fun, right? That was a way you could challenge yourself, was to use Pikachu the whole way through, right? I mean, I didn't die because I forgot to teach Water Pulse. It was actually... not teaching Water Pulse was fine. It was missing the Mega Kicks on Bulbasaur. Well, the Mega Kick on Bulbasaur. Because I still killed Pidgeotto fine. Because I didn't miss Pidgeotto. I mean, Pikachu can solo Brock in yellow if you level it up to like 25 before Rock or some shit. No, yellow Pikachu learns Thunderbolt, period. Not earlier. Just went through this. Squirtle is very good in normal gameplay. Especially in red and blue. Because in red and blue you've got early access to Ice Beam. But I mean, really, in the early games, any water type is good. Give them Surf, they're better than the average mon. Well, no, you gotta choose your psychic type. Because you want to use that psychic TM on them. This has been a pretty ridiculous amount of resets, by the way. Yeah, see, this is the kind of shit that I don't understand, is you're saying these games are too easy so you get bored, but then you can't go back to using single-use TMs. Like, infinite-use TMs make the game way easier. I mean, I enjoy using many pokes as well, and many teams. And the way I would do that would be to replay the game. And I always thought it was great engagement to, like, decide upon, you know, do I give this Earthquake TM to Diglett for having ground stab, or do I wait until it learns Earthquake by level up and give it to Blastoise instead? And then it actually matters if a Pokemon learns a move by level up as well. Instead of just all Pokemon have access to all the moves at all times. I mean, that's not true at all. Like, just because it's not godly and not perfect does not mean it's unusable. And, like, that's part of where difficulty comes from. Like, if you have the perfect options all the time, of course it isn't difficult. Like, this is why those two things make no sense with each other. And, like, if you do have all of the perfect options all of the time, and the game is still difficult, it's bullshit. Because then the difficulty is coming from things that are just fucking dumb. Yeah, 100%. No, I like to have fun playing games. Chocolate flavored stuff generally fucking sucks, TBH. Like, vanilla ice cream shits all over chocolate ice cream. I'm playing on a DS, real hard though. Yeah, I agree. Strawberry ice cream isn't too hot either. Strawberry milk shits over chocolate milk there. That ends in a couple of days. I am still currently winning. People are getting closer though. A couple of people have got sub 450 times now. Banana milk also quite good. Quite good. I say this, but I like never have flavored milk anymore because I'm an adult. I drink water. Now I'm imagining making mashed potatoes with like chocolate milk or some shit. The big run killers in this run are like right after Mount Moon. So Misty and then Rival 2 and then catching Abra. I should really relearn Trainer Tower. Every time I find these fucking level 3 Pikachus. Because if you're doing Trainer Tower, finding an early level 3 Pikachu is insanely good. I would absolutely swap categories. That's correct. Just a little potion there. bet you withdraw this time. Oh, you idiots! Yeah, the first die before Brock, it's for experience. So, like, the big noticeable difference is having Water Gun now. Because obviously you do a lot more damage with Water Gun. Alright, gonna need Poison, Sting, Poison for Torrent here again. This Weedle has picked String Shot 7 times in a row. 8 times in a row. ain't doing nothing for me. I love how the text says an outrageous $500 for the Magikarp when it's actually such a good deal. Got that Magikarp like every time I played as a kid. I mean, basically every trainer that you're fighting has shit IDs. I also have perfect defense, so... And that was a low roll. IVs of opponent pokes go up as you go through the game. So at this point in the game, the non-important trainers either have 0 IVs or 3s. But by the end of the game, you're looking at 30s and 31s. Yeah, all 30s, and then champ is 31s. Not level 10. They go up with the badge. Or well, they're supposed to, I should say. In this game, they actually didn't do the IVs properly. And so, like, Giovanni actually has 0 IVs. When you fight him not as a gym leader, he has 30s, but when you fight him as a gym leader, he's all 0s. They done goofed it up. They also fucked it up in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But in a game where they don't fuck it up, like Heart Gold or Silver, yeah, they increase as they go along, so... Faulkner is 6, Bugsy is 9, Whitney is 12, etc, etc. Claire is 24. Very good. No opponent Pokemon have EVs or stat experience until Gen 7 in the main game. They have them at like the Battle Frontier and places like this, but not in the main game. Ah, that's another amazing Misty. That time, that was a good split. Second encounter, level 10. Rabbitoh was good and such. Remember to teach Water Pulse this time, please. I shouldn't have done this in the center. Yeah, I should not have done that in the center. Alright, now hopefully Rival 2 goes well this time. With a nice crit, but sand attack is awful. Hit Bulbasaur with Sand Attack Mega Kicks now. Oh, why? God damn it, dude. Yeah, the previous run died here as well. Full health, hit the first Mega Kick. That's a great position. And then it's fucking crit Vine Weapon, miss Mega Kick. It must have been arranged to do 18 as well. How much stuff did I have? 36. Yeah, okay. So it would have been 17 to 20. So I would have needed a low roll. How annoying. That one was actually decent pace. But I mean, this is where a lot of runs are going to die with this route. Like, that was actually two really good Misties. Just didn't get the Rival 2s. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'll do some factory later on tonight. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.